So I had a little bit of Happy Mail from Walmart.com, and I wanted to share some of these items with you. I wanted to refresh a couple of spaces in the house, but as you know, I want to do it with a budget and something that is very affordable that is going to also last. So before I start to do that, I am going to give this room a quick tidy. I'm going to put all of the cushions back, the pillows back, and whatnot. I will eventually wash all of this again, but for today, we are just getting it back in order. I wanted to create this video that if you are like me and you wanted something motivating, inspiring, but also very realistic, as I am trying to refresh my home on a budget, then you've come to the right spot. I'm going to share all the tips that I have to be able to make this space a space that you love without having to spend way too much. So we needed a side table of some sort. I used what we used to have at the plant stand. It just works better. It's a little too tall for the arms here. So we don't have anything, and when I want to sit down and have coffee, usually we'll end up holding it and making a big mess. So I decided to get a side table. This is Better Homes and Gardens NOLA side table. I got it on Walmart.com, and I just wanted to refresh this space. I have been on the journey of trying to make my living room as cohesive and like family friendly, but yet comforting and just like beautiful, all the things. I've been wanting to do all the things. And this has been my main place. I've been trying to do that. We've gone through lots of couches. We're figuring out what we like, what we don't like. Some of the things that we got, we thought would work, they didn't work. The girls are actually going to close on their house next week, and they're getting this couch. So we know we need another couch, but I wanted to get this side table to just have somewhere to put my coffee, some magazines, so on and so forth. I also got a different lamp because with so much gray that is pulling from the kitchen, I didn't realize that white galaxy was going to be so gray. I went ahead and got a new lamp from Walmart as well. So all the things that you see is from Walmart. I had them all delivered. Just go online, Walmart.com, and they have so many things. So this is Better Homes and Gardens. The lamp is My Texas House. Another lamp for the top of the table is Dave and Jenny. I mean, seriously, they have everything, whether it's clothes, home decor, home essentials. They literally have everything. And what's funny is everything that you see me use today is going to be from Walmart, or either recently or from the past. And you guys know I don't go into the store anymore because why do that if I can literally have it shipped straight to my house? So I am excited about this, and I am really looking forward to this lamp. This side table. This is very similar to a very, very, very expensive one online. I won't say the name, but let me just tell you, this is gorgeous. It's affordable, it's gorgeous. I saw it online and immediately I was like, yes, I have to have it. I love pops of black. I love the contrast. I'm very into neutrals, but I need some sort of color. I love black because I feel like it adds depth and almost like a designer feel for me personally. I've always loved pops of black. I kind of moved away from that for a while, but it always brings me back. So everything you need is on Walmart.com. All you gotta do is go online, shop for their items. You can check out Better Homes and Gardens, Mainstays, Dave and Jenny, My Texas House. I love online shopping. It makes my life so much easier, especially at night when I can actually think for a moment. That's usually when I do it, and it just delivers so quickly. Who doesn't love a little bit of Happy Mail? Walmart did sponsor this portion, as you all know. I've been using Walmart forever, so I'm excited to share them with you once again. They never let me down, ever. I am a super busy mom, and I don't have time to be going into the store, so I need to shop online. It makes my life so much easier. So everything that I will show in today's video, there will be links in my description box. Check them out. If you like it, you can have it delivered to your house as well. Make it easy. I was so impressed with the way this side table came out. It was so easy to put together and it looks incredible. To be able to fill your home with things that you love, but it doesn't break the bank, is something that is a right up my alley. This gives a really high-end look, but with a price tag that is even better. So Walmart.com has a plethora of things for your home to be able to make it the house of your dreams. Now, I have mentioned before to you guys, you don't have to actually be in the house of your dreams to make your house feel like a home. So really hone in to the things that you love and the things that bring you joy and spark just creativity and interest in your heart. And I'm telling you, if you add those things into your home, it'll be a place that you find refuge in. It is a place that you'll have solitude in. So really take time to find what you love. One thing that I love about Walmart.com is that they also have inspiration there. In the photo that you pick, it will have everything in that photo and you can just click it right there and it's shipped right to your house. I love the way this side table turned out with the blanket here draped on the side of the couch. This whole little area is just, ooh, I'm just loving it so much. I'm going to give the floor a quick cleaning. Whenever I am decorating, I always like to clean in between, especially when you're unpacking things. It's important to do that just so you don't have a huge mess at the end. One of my biggest tips that I can give you and that I have learned for myself is just clean while you work. So even when I'm cooking, I am cleaning while I'm cooking. That way you don't have a huge disaster. If that is a way that you can work. Some people have to just, get in there, cook, or get in there and decorate and then clean everything afterwards. But for me, I like to do a little bit here and there. That makes the job way less overwhelming. Starting in the kitchen, we're going to do a very quick tidy. I'm just going to put the dishes in the dishwasher and wipe down all the countertops and such, just tackling some things that needed to be done. It isn't horrible in here. I really try to stay on top of it. When my boys are home, they'll unload the dishwasher and then I just start filling it back up throughout the day. I try to keep the sink pretty empty, so I feel like when you go into a kitchen and there are a ton of dishes in the sink, it automatically looks and feels dirtier than it might actually be. So I like to keep the sink pretty cleaned out, but we have a large family, obviously dishes get in here, and I am going to start wiping everything down. I like to sanitize my countertops multiple times a day. Definitely before we eat, and then always after we eat, because that's usually when I'm doing a cleaning in here. But I just use the Method granite cleaner, and I love it. It's my favorite by far. So I plan on giving the living room more of a refresh. The items that I got from Walmart.com were just a few. I also did get the lamp put up and it's really, really beautiful. I have some more items that are going to go in there and I'm excited to finally get that whole area together. I have been on the fence on whether I want an arch cabinet, a regular set of bookcases there, if I want to do built-ins or just leave it open. It has been something that I have just basically been racking my mind with. I have made mood boards, but I guess we shall see when that time comes. One of my little tips when it comes to designing and decorating your home, you want to be able to go and find things that really spark an interest to you, that really evoke emotion. And for me, I like things from different types of, I guess, decor styles. I don't want that to limit you. For me, I felt like it all had to be all modern or all farmhouse or all rustic, and it doesn't. You can go and find things that fit what you love. If you love sleek and contrast like I love, but you love a touch of antiques and rustic, throw that in there. I want you to fill your home with pieces that make you happy. Do not decorate your home for imaginary friends on the internet. And that's something I had to learn. So, one thing about Walmart though, they do have curated photos there. So for each decor style, you can go and you can click that and be able to see all of the items in that picture, and then it's perfectly good to go. And you might just love that style. But I want you to open yourself up a little bit to look at other styles as well, because that, in my opinion, is what makes a house a home. Or pieces in there that you love that bring you joy. And that's what I have been doing. It is okay to like different things from different decor styles, but what really makes the difference in your home is filling with items that you love. I don't want you to decorate it for people that will never see it. Miss Eden and I have absolutely bonded, and I've enjoyed her so, so much. She hangs out with me up here, and then when I'm on the floor or on the couch, that is when I get to cuddle and snuggle with my dogs. Um, it's just, I love having them. I love their presence in our home. I feel like a home without animals just feels like a home without children. And I feel like they really add something special.
So I'm going to give the floor a quick cleaning, and this is an opportunity I got to stay at home all by myself. This is very, very rare. I never am in my home alone. So this was quite the treat, especially for someone like me that gets very overwhelmed with the world. I need this. I need the quiet. I need the peace. I need the solace. And I sometimes have to remind my kids when I get overwhelmed and I'm apologizing for getting overwhelmed. I remind them that I didn't grow up in a large family. I had an older sister. She's 4 years older than me, but she was never around ever. My mom was a single mom. She worked all the time. And then anything extra, she played tennis and had friends. So I was alone a lot growing up, and I just like it. I like being alone. Um, but I will say, when my kids were really, really small, before I had met Chris, and they had to go spend the weekends with their dad every so often, um, it was really hard. It was hard to be home that weekend without them. So I know that I get to have this moment to be alone, but it is so sweet knowing that they'll be home very soon. I really can't truly relax and rest until all of my people are home. But I really did enjoy just getting some time in the house to think and to plan ahead and just to take a moment to breathe where nobody was asking for anything, no one needed anything from me, and that was wonderful.
I gotta pull it together before it's too late. An hourglass in my mind, a light. I know it's all my fault that I am stuck here. No one to blame this on, feeling so hopeless. I gotta find a way before it disappears. I cannot stay. I feel the pressure on me, how it's itching under my own skin. It's getting real hard to breathe. I gotta move on right now.
If you are really wanting to change your space up, but you don't feel like you can right now, one of the greatest things you can do, and I'm not just saying this, is declutter. Get rid of that clutter, clean off the countertops, clean out the drawers and the closets, get rid of any paper clutter, and I'm telling you, your home will feel brand new. That is one of the magical things about decluttering. It will make the space feel brand new.
Me out, but how do I get out?
I love this little handheld shark. Now, I got this from Walmart.com and I use it. I got it initially just for the litter because it's driving me crazy. But when I realized that it has an amazing roller here for for the surfaces, for the couches and things like that, very happy with it. I think it's great. It's easier to pick up. It's a lot quieter than my other vacuum. I still have my Kirby. I really feel like it's not working. I might need to send it in to get checked out. It's not, I just don't feel like it's picking up as much. So I've been using my Shark more, but this has really come in handy. And then I'm going to spray my fabric with some allergen spray. This is just to help with any of the extra allergen in the air. Really love this. Eden is a Siberian, full bred, and I'm really thankful I met someone who was very kind to give her to me. Um, but she's supposed to be hypoallergenic, but as we know, with all hypoallergenic, and I'm using air quotes, animals, they're not really. They just produce less dander. So I still have an allergy to her more than I had expected, more than I actually had to Jules. I think we're just kind of getting used to each other, but this will definitely help with that.
More than ever, you are my northern light. You shine through the night. The sun could go down, it don't matter. I need you now. More than ever, more than ever.
Going to give the dining room a quick wash down or wipe, whatever I want to call it. Sometimes I lose my words. And in the very beginning of my journey on YouTube, I felt like everything had to be just perfect. But I'm at a place where I just don't think it does anymore. I think perfection is unattainable. So I would rather come off authentic and real, because that's what I'm doing here, than perfect. So if my words get mixed up and jumbled, then that's just a part of the gig. I really want this to feel like you're hanging out with a friend. So there's my girl, and I love her. Cats bring a lot of peace and healing to me. I love all animals. I'm definitely a cat person, but I love all animals, everything. But cats are just ultra healing to my spirit and to my soul. So that is why I find it very necessary to have one in the house. After I lost Jules, I truthfully didn't know how I would even be able to cope. That experience ripped my heart apart. I still can't talk about her without getting upset, but I am very thankful for Eden. I'm thankful for her presence in our home, and I'm excited that we're getting bonded more and more. But it surely doesn't even touch on the sadness and the grief that I have over Jules.
More than ever.
I really loved that faux burwood tray, also from Walmart.com. Very sturdy and beautiful. Not like anything I've seen before. Evidently burwood is back in style. I've never even heard of it, but I love the contrast, or excuse me, I love the look of everything together on the table. So as a mom, I love to cook. Not all moms do, but I personally do. So I like to share a little recipe here and there. And my recipes are uber easy and affordable. So today we're going to make some blackened chicken Alfredo, and I showed you the ingredients. Feel free to go back and screenshot all of that, but I am just browning some chicken, and I just like to coat that with some avocado oil, and then I will brown both sides with salt and pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Every so often I'll add Italian, but today I did not, because we're going to do blackened. And you're going to cook that on medium, because you don't want it to get too dark, because then it gets bitter, but you want to get a nice golden brown, but enough to where, as you see, I can like pick that up with the chicken. And then I'm taking my quart here, my pint, whatever this is, of heavy whipping cream, and I'm putting it right in here. I don't rinse the dish out. Again, I want that flavor, and it's not burnt, so it's still good. It's not bitter. This is a little creation that I came up with, and y'all, I felt really proud of myself, because I get so tired of standing here trying to get my water. So I have these magnetic ties. I got them from, I can't remember where I got them from, and I just clip them right here, and it holds my water there, so I can just stir my food or do what I have to do while it's filling up, and it really does save me so much time. It was like an aha moment. I posted it on my Instagram, but y'all already know I got distracted and let it completely pour all over the floor. So I'm now using my gluten-free noodles, and I've got some fettuccine noodles for the ones who do not want the gluten-free. And I am going to bring the heavy whipping cream to a boil. I season that with a little bit of salt and pepper, and I start slowly adding in the fresh Parmesan cheese. You can do bagged. I have found I get a creamier sauce with the freshly shredded. That is because there's no organic additives to the cheese. If you know that bagged shredded cheese has a little bit of an additive, so it doesn't stick and cake together. So you're going to slowly bring that up to a boil, as you see, nothing too wild, and get it to that consistency. And now I'm going to plate it up, scoop the Alfredo on top. It was absolutely divine. I add my chicken here. I'll sprinkle it with a little blackened Cajun seasoning with my gluten-free garlic bread, and this was a hit. Once everybody was done eating, they loved it. We had a little dessert with our yummy, less sugar chocolate chip chunk cookies. And then I knew that it was time to get some of this laundry done. I had been doing it intermittently throughout the day. I don't always show everything I'm doing when I film these videos, just because I get really in the flow and I've talked about it and I'm just like, go, go, go. And so if the camera doesn't follow me, it just doesn't follow me. It's more important for me to get things done than for me to, carry the camera. But I do definitely try. So I've already had my shower because when I clean, really deep clean, I get super sweaty. And so I had my shower, got my pajamas on. Emma actually wanted to wear this little dress for bedtime. And you know what? After 6 kids, I've learned if she wants to wear a dress for bedtime, she can wear a dress for bedtime. I'm going to continue to hang up all the rest of my clothes here. I got a big pack of velvet hangers. This is Better Homes and Garden brand, and I like it. Velvet hangers, not everybody loves them, but I think they're great. Chris despises them, and I like that it matched the ones that I already had. So I'm going to hang up everything, and then what we like to do before bed is allow Emma to watch something kind of relaxing. Now it's sped up, so it doesn't seem quite as relaxing, but we want her to just settle down and have a moment before bed. Sometimes we'll let her watch books, and that's a lot of fun for her. It's like where they're actually going through the pages of a book and they're reading it aloud. It's awesome. So I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video. I am so thankful that you spent your time with me. I'd love for you to consider subscribing, like this video, and please don't ever forget how loved you are. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.